Hey, what's up you guys, it is Tyler. Welcome back to the Tyler-kun channel. Welcome to another video. In this video we will be doing another match review. Last week we did our first match review of Pac versus David Starr from Defiant Loaded number 7. I put up a poll in the community page saying, hey, which match from which Royal Rumble do you guys want to see reviewed here? And the majority votes went to John Cena versus Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins at the 2015 Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship. So I'm like, well, why not? Now, I haven't watched this match really in like, I think 2 or 3 years. The first time I saw it was that night. That was the first time I watched a Royal Rumble live in its entirety. And from what I can remember, I really do remember liking this match, so why not watch it again? So in this review, I'll be going through 4 to 5 different categories to let you guys know why this match is either trash, bad, meh, decent, good, great, must watch, or amazing. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Let's start with the build-up. The build-up was kind of really every multi-man championship match build-up you've seen in a WWE match. I'm gonna be world champion. No, I'm gonna be world champion. No, I'm gonna be world champion. No, I'm gonna be world champion. And you know, everyone gets a signing, and there's that. If you want to go a little bit more back into it, the original set match was supposed to be John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, and I remember at that time really not wanting this to happen because we already got John Cena versus Brock Lesnar SummerSlam of 2014, which was just a straight up squash match. Everyone was shocked by it. Then we had the rematch at Night of Champions. And then they were teasing doing another match, and it was like, at the time it was cool to hate John Cena, and it was cool to like Brock Lesnar because of the squash match, but no one really wanted to see that match again. So, and at the time, WWE really was listening to their fans. They weren't, I don't want to say they were really listening to them, but they heard us, and they're like, alright, let's throw Seth Rollins in there, and that's what led up to the triple threat match. So the build wasn't anything overly special, but that's what it was. Oh, do I miss Pyro. But let's get into Act 1. Hot action right from the gate, with everyone getting their offense in. You have Brock doing what Brock does best, and seemingly only what he knows how to do best, and that's suplex people. Yeah, John Cena using his sheer power to try and compete with Brock Lesnar, while, you know, going toe-to-toe with Seth Rollins, who's bringing a high-flying and all-rounded aspect. Now, this was before people started to really get used to the Brock Lesnar style. At the time, like I said, it was cool to like Brock Lesnar, and they really made Brock look like a true monster here. Really and true, if you need anything to prove that, let's look into the spot where John Cena had to AA Brock Lesnar twice, and he got straight up back up both times. He had to AA Brock Lesnar again to get him down, and him catching Seth Rollins whenever Seth would try to fly at him. These guys managed to keep this match interesting, even at points where it seemed like it was starting to slow down a little bit. Someone would hit just a high impact move that would keep you right back into it, really keeping the anything can happen vibe flowing throughout the first act. Once Seth and John Cena start to realize that, hey, we should probably get on the same page to take the common enemy out first, so that way we can battle it out. That's when we saw John Cena start to go at Brock Lesnar, spearing him through the barricade, then getting steel steps and knocking Brock onto the announce table. Then we got that beautiful slow motion spot where Seth Rollins elbow drops Brock Lesnar through the announce table, which, mind you, I made a good meme out of 4 years ago.
3, 2, 1. We're gonna trip in our favorite rocket ship, sailing through the sky. Little Einstein.
Yes. Little Einsteins was a meme at the time. Do not judge me. Now, this was the birth of Brock being taken out of the equation for a good bit of the match. This is where we start seeing that at. For a lot of multi-man Brock Lesnar matches, you start to notice that, you know, he gets the offense in, and then he gets taken out of the match, and then he sits out for like 5-10 minutes. This was where it all started at. So I don't really know how to feel about it. But since it was the first time, I'm not going to go in too hard on Brock Lesnar really not doing shit for like 5 or so minutes. Especially because it led into Act 2. This is where it came down to John Cena and Seth Rollins doing their singles bout while Brock Lesnar stalled on the outside. Now, while John Cena has had a history of putting on really good matches when it calls for it, John Cena, like I said, in 2015, it was just really big to hate on John Cena. And this match really shut those critics up. Story being told of what does either man have to do to put their opponent away in a fast amount of time before Brock Lesnar can wake up and realize, oh shit, I'm still in the match. Really did work. Now, at the time, Seth Rollins was allied with the Authority, who had Jamie and Jade Security, Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury on their side. So we did see them come into this match and try to take John Cena down a little bit, which was a bit annoying. But Super Cena was charging up the whole time and ended up getting them down a little bit later on, which led to a little bit more action between Cena and Seth, which, as always, was really good. I mean, here we saw some big near falls from an AA from John Cena, a curb stop from Seth Rollins. Just overall, they were really showing off the great chemistry that these two had. All leading up to Seth Rollins debuting his Phoenix Splash in the match, and unexpectedly Brock Lesnar coming into the mix. Brock Lesnar sliding into the ring, going straight at Seth Rollins. He goes for a German suplex, but Seth landing straight on his feet, and in a smart act to go straight forward to Money in the Bank briefcase, he dodges and hits a F5 onto Seth, getting the pin and retaining the WWE Championship. Overall, this was and still stands as one of my all-time favorite WWE Championship matches, multi-man matches, and normal match on a Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Yes, this match did and still holds all 3 accolades. It was just really great. Not a dull moment. It kept my interest throughout. Everyone played their part. The crowd was hot all the way through. Commentary was not garbage as it usually was at the time. There's plenty of near falls to plant the seed of doubt of whether Brock was going to retain off of not being pinned, which it was believable that he could at the time. The match greatly flowed all the way through, leading up to the climax, which ended on a great note. And at the end of the day, this is definitely a must watch. And that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in to this week's match review. I will be doing a match review of the Women's Rumble match, most likely going up tomorrow morning. So tune in for that. Anyways, comment down below what do you guys think of this match, and what is your favorite non-Royal Rumble match to happen at a Royal Rumble pay-per-view? Let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys always, and I will talk to you all later. Peace out.